What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch episode 1 of season 4 of Fargo. Now, I'm just gonna let you know, for every show that I do, with the first episode airing on YouTube, I'm about to go on a rant here, okay? So if you don't want to hear me yap for maybe 15 minutes, just skip ahead to the next chapter, okay? Fargo. Fargo is so goddamn good. It is so good. I was introduced to Fargo my final semester in film school. We literally had like a whole month, literally just learning about Fargo, which kind of weird, but also worth it. I mean, the show, and obviously we watched the movie first, and then we went into the show. We watched like the pilot to the first 3 seasons, and then we watched the early access episode for season 5. So season 4 is actually the only season I've yet to be involved with at all. Okay, I know it has Chris Rock, and I know that it's controversial. Some people hate it, some people love it. So I'm interested to see. But the first 3 seasons of Fargo were phenomenal. You know, funny, for my film degree, the show that really pushed me to get my film degree was Better Call Saul. Just because of how creative the cinematography and just everything about it. It felt like an experimental film, but it was so polished that it was like there was never an issue. And I thought nothing would ever top Better Call Saul. But let me tell you what, Fargo, through its first 3 seasons, surpassed without a doubt. And what really made that mindset, season 2's editing montages, unfucking touchable. I couldn't, literally as I was watching each episode, I was geeking out, just how good the show that I was watching. All the seasons, they're so different, but they're also so similar. The actors in the show are phenomenal. I'm not a huge anthology fan, okay? I'm really not. Something else that I'm going to start reacting to in a couple months, True Detective Season 4. I'm not a big fan of True Detective. Even Season 1. You know, when I first got into TV, people would say True Detective Season 1, it's the greatest season of TV ever made, and I watched it, and honestly, I was disappointed with it. Not that it was bad, but I was very disappointed with it. So I thought, just like Blank Slate, that I guess I wasn't a fan of anthology series. And then I started Fargo. And it is so fucking good. It's... Oh my god. The first season with Freeman and Billy Bob Thornton. Oh. Oh my god, dude. Season 2. Oh my god, with everyone. I don't even want to name specific ones. Just everyone. Okay. And season 2 is probably my favorite season. But as good as it is, it's not far ahead. But season 2, my favorite character was Peggy. It's just one of the... Kristen Dunst was so fucking good in that season. And it's crazy seeing the stigma around her career, because she plays I don't even want to say she acts poorly in Spider-Man, but it's just her biggest role, and it isn't really that good of a role to show off your acting chops. So I'm thinking to myself throughout the years, oh, Kirsten Dunst is a bad actor. Kirsten Dunst is a bad actor. She's fucking phenomenal. I never want to hear any Kirsten Dunst slander ever again, because she played one of my favorite fictional female characters of all time in season 2. Obviously, Plemons and Wilson were phenomenal. Patrick Wilson played one of those really good guy main characters that season. Usually, I'm not a big fan of those. I was a fan of Lou Solverson. I'm gonna say, phenomenal. Season 3, again, another banger of a season. David Thewlis played a phenomenal villain. A phenomenal villain. I can't believe how good he was. Maybe maybe slightly below Lorne, but still really, really, really good. Um, Ewan McGregor. That's the first. Like I said, I don't know. I'm ranting here, okay? Because I just need to get off my chest how good the show is and how good every single aspect of the show was. This is my first time seeing Ewan McGregor act in anything, and he was excellent. Funny enough, the only because I've not seen any Star Wars related. I know he's in Star Wars, but the only thing that I saw of Ewan McGregor before Fargo season 3 was Moulin Rouge. So maybe not the best showcase of his acting. Cause didn't see all of it. I only saw a couple scenes. But Mary Elizabeth Winstead was phenomenal in it. Carrie Coon was good. Because she's obviously a fantastic actor. But even just seeing her, she could have sat there in the corner and done nothing. I love Carrie Coon. Phenomenal in The Leftovers. Like, unmatched in The Leftovers. So, go back to the acting. Really, the acting. The editing. The cinematography. The white snow backgrounds. Like, genuinely, this is one of those shows that it pushed me to where the direction that I want to go in life because of how good it is and how much I want to create stuff like that. And the story and the way they're able to do it in the anthology format. Again, repeating a format that I'm not a fan of, but they're 3 for 3 right now. So I'm willing to see how season 4 and 5 are. I was pissed. So I watched season 3 like 9 months ago at this point. I saved season 4 because I knew that I was going to start this channel and I wanted to save it for reactions. So, and it's finally time. I finally got some time in the schedule so I can fit this in. I'm just so excited. I am so excited to watch this. I'm so hyped. There's probably more stuff I want to talk about, but I'll just sort of maybe at the end of the episode when I think of some stuff. But I'm hyped. I'm hyped. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got full-length reactions on Patreon, and if you guys like the content I drop on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. We're going to get into this reaction. I'm really hyped for it.
My History Report by Etherita Pearl Smutney.
I'm so excited. So I didn't look at the actor list. The only one that I know that's in this is Chris Rock. So I'm excited to see if I notice anybody from other shows.
This body from my master, and I ran off with him.
What'd you do this time?
I've been maligned. My point being, the moment...
Even a simple scene like this, like it's so... I don't know what Fargo does to make every scene they're in so goddamn good looking. Beautiful, majestic. And the editing and the music, I'm hoping that we got some season 2 level editing. And the montages. The thing that elevates cinematography for me is montages. As I talked about in the intro, Better Call Saul. That's the show that really opened my eyes to cinematography and television. I hope we get some montages.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Missouri.
In the beginning, there were the Hebrews, and they ran the underworld.
This is going to be like a mobster season. Well, most of them are mobster seasons, but...
Then came the Irish.
We got a mob rivalry going on, and it's going to go through the years up to modern or whenever this show takes place. Some of the seasons take place modern than time. Some of them take place like 30 years ago. Oni Milligan. Man, this music is so good, dude. This show, dude. I missed it. I missed it so much. Uneasy Alliance, perhaps? We're about to have a massacre in the first 5 minutes of this season.
To keep the
They're gonna swap?
boss of each family gave offer of his youngest son in trade.
It's like a hostage situation. We got a Theon situation, wards from Game of Thrones. To keep the other side in line.
By raising your enemy's offspring, an understanding can be reached.
Hair.
And peace maintained.
Put some hair on your bollocks.
See, the problem wasn't that I was disreputable.
What'd you do this time?
Oh, montages, dude.
With my eye, of course. I was, in fact, a student of exceptional virtue and high achievement.
Yeah, schools were wild back in the day, because this is crazy.
Was the only thing worse than a disreputable Negro was an upstanding one. And so I endured the slings and arrows of small-minded folk who,
Oh, what is that? It's like prison bars.
a lesson.
Oh, stop it. They're giving me a little taste of it. I love that shit. I'm excited to see, I don't know if it's going to be her, maybe. I'm excited to see the character that gets dragged into the criminal world, because that's obviously the best part of each season, seeing some innocent Humpty Dumpty get dragged into crime and death and murder. There's a kid. Oh, damn. Damn! Get down on the ground, kid! Oh, did he betray his family? Well,
Well done, boyo. Bring the lad. And now, my son. Are you familiar with the legend of Goldilocks? Someone has been sitting in your chair, and someone has been eating from your bowl, and someone has been sleeping in your bed. It's time for bears to be bears.
well, I don't know if I'm missing something. Is he gonna get this surrogate kid to kill his own child? Or is that his kid?
Throw him up.
I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. But that's crazy. I love how violent Fargo is. Violence in TV, it's not necessary, but if everything's non-violent, and you get that one thing that is violent, it elevates it so much.
But this is a...
Okay, I think it was this kid, actually.
And what does history tell us? Peace don't last for long.
Yeah, that's damn true. Got a new one coming. So the Irish are on top right now.
The Italians
Fada family. Italians. I'm watching Sopranos right now, so...
last off the boat, finding the doors of honest capital closed, rolled up their sleeves and got to work, getting rich the old-fashioned way.
Donatello. I'm sure that this will not end poorly. Okay, no, I think that was his kid, but I feel like when we keep going in history, one of these times a kid's gonna betray. Oh, fuck that kid.
Then how does one become American?
Bro, how did they allow this shit to happen in schools?
I take your meaning and applaud your intent, but if it's all the same, I believe I'm gonna go ahead and stand.
It's not even just a school thing. Obviously, in this time period, racism. Rampant. Disgusting.
It's the double cross. Let me in, I gotta talk to my dad.
God damn. So this is... Holy shit. Did them just like they did the Hebrews. Damn. Yeah, make this kid kill another kid.
You pig fuckers. These sons are hard.
Interested to see the cop plot line as well. Always got one of those.
I murdered a lot of ya.
Last season's cop plotline was the weakest of the three, but when everything else was so good, I can't complain.
A curse on you. August Delaney.
Never-ending cycle right here.
Oh, apologies. What? Oh, I was simply excusing myself. I'm not normally this out of sorts.
It's a funeral. People cry at funerals.
Amen. These are wise words for a person of your complexion. And I've noticed your people are often more in touch with their spiritual and emotional side.
It's one of those things when you see like blatant racism, fucking cocaine. When you see blatant racism in fiction, or at least me, I just can't help but laugh because of how absurd the idea of a racism is to me.
Miss
Like-
Mayflower, I see you've met my daughter, Ethelrita.
Your daughter?
The one and only. Ethelrita, this is Miss Mayflower. She's a nurse at St. Bartholomew.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Yes, now I see it. It is certainly the product of miscegenation.
By that you mean she's a spinning image.
Oh my god.
As I've noticed in my study of the human animal that in the combination of the races, it is the rigor for the more extreme coloration to prevail.
Dude, I don't understand racism.
Lovely.
And racism is so ingrained in the society that like even, and maybe even got hints of, not like hatred, but just, you know what I mean, indifference.
Looking for a piece of your pie.
The Fada family. Who's the next up? Is that Chris Rock? Chris Rock? I've never seen Chris Rock in anything. Never seen Everybody Hates Chris. Loy Cannon. Goated name. So this is the time period we're going to stick in. 1949, was it? Now's the time for me to start remembering some faces here. I'm usually really good with faces and names and actors. But Sopranos has not been doing good so far. So I'm hoping I do a little better with this one. Dr. Senator? Yo, he's that! Okay, I got another. He's from The Wire. It's that one in the right behind this gentleman, the Irish. Bitching him out.
Keep your head down. If there's trouble, swing for the balls, then the eyes.
Bunch of assholes. Don't know how you could do this to your kid. I can't wait for the day that one of these sides gets massacred in this spot right here. All grown up now? Okay, I was right about that. Some good casting right there. He looked like him.
Learn everything. Sleep with one eye open. Be as Daniel in the lion's den.
Okay, I'm gonna assume the guy who grew up, his name is Daniel, unless it's a reference that I don't understand.
Come on, kid. Hey, you want my advice? Be who you need to be. Don't forget who you are.
That's a banger line right there.
which is that history is made up of the actions of individuals. And yet, none of us can know at the time we act that we are making history.
They've spin out a couple banger quotes already.
Mama?
Go to your room.
Are these the characters who are dipping their foot in crime here? Maybe... I don't... Maybe it's just something simple as they're in debt, or they're doing a job on the side. I don't know. Money laundering, maybe? I don't know. Oh my god, dude. Is this the new opening? I missed the old one, but I love that. Oh, that theme, that's Fargo theme in my ear. Really, season 1 of Fargo, it's probably my favorite, or like it's top 5 of my favorite season 1s in TV, because I'm not a big season 1 fan of shows in general, but Fargo just immediately gripped me and never let go. Any second. With anything, the acting, the writing, the cinematography, the music, the editing, whatever it was perfect. It was 10 out of 10. And it's looking like we're going back to the normal opening, edited down for the story-related theme we had last season, truth and whatnot.
Now, I'm gonna keep growing my business. People are safe. You want to start murdering children? Last I checked, you had more than me.
Calm down. There's no anger here. It's business. Basta, mi si stanno ghiacciando le palle.
Can't help himself taking something.
See in the Bible.
That don't even make sense.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Take the kid.
Oh, man.
I got a meeting.
The shape's gonna get weirder and weirder as it progresses. So, I'm gonna be a broken record for this entire show. It's so beautiful.
We should move on them already. They don't respect you, they don't respect the family.
Io penso che tu non rispetti loro.
Guarda come vivono. Sono animali. Devo rispettare pure I maiali?
You think they don't talk about us like this in Mission Hills, in Leawood? What?
We're the goddamn Roman Empire. They were born in huts.
Just talk.
I feel like I recognize that actor. Josta, that's his name. I feel like I recognize Josta's actor from something, but I cannot place my finger. Oh, almost. Obviously, I said it's been 9 months. I want to know the supernatural element too. There's always one of those.
So you were just gonna sneak him in so he could, what? Measure the drapes? This is my town.
Senti, stai calmo.
He's not even American.
Come on, Grady.
I'm the boss. This is my world, my crew. Yeah.
This guy's a loser. Getting Roman Roy vibes. About to get shot down.
Pop. Pop, what's the matter?
That's a red herring right there. Something else is gonna happen.
Hey.
Gonna fart or something? He's either gonna fart or he's gonna have a stroke. Bunch of weirdos sitting at the crosswalk.
Pop. Pop. What? Pop. Hey, Pop.
Boss!
Pop. Pop. Pop.
Hey! What happened, boss?
Pop. Pop.
Boss!
Pop. Pop.
Boss, what happened, boss?
Do something! Stop repeating pop! And then he's actually gonna get shot. Watch it.
Oh, Pop. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What were they shooting? BB guns?
Get to this moving, hurry!
Stay with him.
Holy shit. They tried to subvert the expectations too many times. I knew something was coming. Obviously, we learned about, you know, this time period in school a whole bunch, but it's just, until you're an adult, you don't realize just the absurdity and the pure level of the level of disgusting that it is. Even something as simple as going to the bank. There's a colored section of the bank, water fountains and stuff like that. Like, obviously, it's good that they teach you that when you're younger, but you can't really understand until you're older.
Il dottore sta venendo, sì?
Gentlemen, we don't want any trouble. I'm the hospital administrator, Dr. Harvard.
Are you kidding? Is he kidding? Can I get a fucking doctor?
Is that a gunshot?
Absolutely not.
My friend, we are both professionals, so what's it gonna take?
Gentlemen, this is a private hospital. We serve...
I didn't realize the pure level. I'm hoping I learned stuff in this too. I didn't realize the pure level of racism against Italians in this time period.
miles away, that's the public hospital for your kind of people. I recommend you take your business there.
Hurt this guy.
No, hold on. Wait. You should know we called the police and they're on their way.
Get him in the car. Keep the pressure on.
Man, that's crazy to me. This guy, Josto, he's like a mix of Ryan Reynolds and Kieran Culkin for me right now.
Go, let's go! Daniel, go!
Few minutes! Go!
Go!
Damn, they got to go all the way back across town the opposite direction.
Third largest bank in the state. Found it fine.
Well, any friend of the alderman's a friend of mine. He tells me you're a banker yourself in your community.
Well, we give personal and small business loans. This is my
That's
associate,
what
Dr. Senator.
I guess the main family, they're probably in debt.
What are you saying?
What you hold in your hand right now is something I call a financial instrument. It is a product your bank will offer to customers.
What the fuck is that Willy Wonka ass? That's a real thing that they had?
I don't understand. If you got your own bank, what do you need us for?
Simple. I've already got a customer base. What I need help with is convincing white businesses to take the card as a means of payment, community, and then go national. I was thinking a partnership, 60-40.
No.
I don't even know if he thought about it. He might just be too stupid to understand it. Obviously, there's the racism involved as well. Of course.
Boys have got a hell of an imagination. But the people I see day in, day out, hardworking people, family men, well, they're just not going to spend money they don't have.
Mr. Winkle.
And charging them high rates of interest, preying on them when times get tough, well, that's just not what banking's all about.
Okay. I wonder if he's actually going to die. Maybe have a succession issue plotline. I don't. Would it go to Josto? Is that the nurse from earlier I saw in the background? The extremely racist one. Oh yeah, it is. I can tell by that dumb accent, but it's kind of awesome too.
That's not something I can help you with.
Why am I kind of loving her? She's weird, but like, she's weird and racist, but.
What if I share?
Holy Christmas. I'm using illicit substances.
Yeah, that's makes a lot of sense. I don't know. She's kind of weird and quirky, but at the same time, that smile right there, that is not a trustworthy smile. Or seems maybe incompetent.
I know there's something afoot. I hear the whispers late at night. I'm a part of this family, you know?
Girl, you better sit down and finish your meal. I know I didn't raise a child who would throw such histrionics at my dinner.
I gotta commend these guys' vocabulary.
What your mother's trying to say.
Don't what your mother's trying to say her. She hears me.
Bro.
Well, here's my tone. Sit down.
These names, these vocabs, these quotes, all awesome so far.
Believe me, if there's something your father and I want you to know, you're gonna know it.
You know, say what it is, different parenting or whatever you want to say. I hate seeing parents treat their kids like that. It's just weird for me. Oh, this editing. They're getting me going. Very similar to the season 2 editing, except season 2 just stopped it typically. The 2 screens. So I like seeing these not only just multiple but different shapes and all that. And I love seeing the vertical because you can do like symbolism and meaning behind it. It feels like bars.
Lemuel says you saw his satchel.
I know that actor. Do I? I think so. I gotta look up all these actors, man. This cast has been humongous so far. It's scaring me a little bit. A lot of deaths.
Who made dinner?
I want to see these two sides scheme against each other. No police plot lines so far. Oh, this is haunting lighting right here. Like we're in a horror movie or something. She is freaking me out right now, dude.
Does it hurt, my lovely, this earthly realm?
Some religious zealot freak gonna kill people? Is that guy's name? Dude, these names are crazy. I don't know if they're speaking Italian or saying names. Dumini.
Now, rest up, old timer. For the Lord won't want you if you're ornery. Such a sweet boy. He's concerned for you. He sees the pain you're in.
Oh my god.
But don't worry.
She's killing people under the guise of religion.
Won't be much longer now.
Damn, she's just like season 2. And yeah, I love when shows kill a character that you presume to be a main character pretty early on. It's just so simple, yet the impact of it, really, like especially season 2 with the Rye, I believe, yeah, Rye Gerhardt. That was like a big surprise to me. Stealing his ring? Yo, what the fuck is going on? I gotta see her motives, dude.
Cold and cloudy.
Get out of there, dude.
When I saw my first come rolling for to carry my mother away.
It just makes me happy. Seeing television of this quality makes me happy. So is Josta next in line? Is that the end? Okay, good. I want as much as possible, baby. I want as much bang for my buck as possible. At the nurse? Mayflower. Nurse Mayflower. She lives by the funeral home? You better hope she don't see you say some more racist stuff. She's giving me Peggy vibes. Late stage Peggy. Crazy Peggy. Not episode 1 Peggy. Just about to do some freaky stuff up there. Yo, stop! Why are they filming this like a Robert Eggers film, dude? Gonna make him spill the beans. Is this the pushover parent? Oh, it's obvious, but
We're just having some money trouble right now, your mom and me. Not a lot. Please don't.
so either they're in debt or they took on a debt, or not took on a debt. They just borrowed money. King of Tears. I feel like that would be a bad name for a funeral home, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, this feels like a Halloween flick. Well, who was that? Oh, this is some freaky ghost shit going on. Ritual stuff, maybe? Devil sacrifice? The vibes are immaculate. Immaculate. Noah Hawley. Noah Hawley's the GOAT. Noah Hawley's so goated that I might need to watch all of the Alien movies just so I can see his new show. Okay, guys, that was the season premiere, season 4 of Fargo. I'm back. We're so back, baby. Like I said, the vibes are immaculate. I mean, Noah Hawley. Well, he's got some secret sauce, some secret juice, because whatever he produces, and obviously the only thing I've seen him in is this show, but whatever he produces Fargo related, it's untouchable. I mean, it's everything combined: the story, the acting, the casting, the cinematography, the editing, the music. It's untouchable. Trying to think back, probably. That episode right there might have been my second favorite premiere of the show so far. It's not better than season 1. In fact, I'm real weird with lists and stuff like that. I've actually ranked every single pilot episode of any show I've ever watched, and episode 1 of Fargo is my favorite opening episode of any show of all time. So that's just how high I am on that episode, and just how high I am on Fargo in general. But this episode was damn good. I'm interested to show the storylines. The main issue that I see already in that one episode might have been like the same amount of characters as the previous 3 seasons combined. That's how many characters I saw. And I don't think I wrote down that enough. But I see the feels like the main conflict is going to be between the two families. And interesting enough, we didn't get a police plotline this episode. That is unusual. I don't know if maybe that's something that's going to seems to be a lot more characters than usual. Maybe they're just going to introduce all of both sides and the family as soon as possible, and then maybe bring the police plotline in later. They could do that. I could definitely see them doing that. But I am interested to see that. Real quick, I almost talked about it in the middle episode, but I wanted to give a funny story. So, obviously, I spoke about how in film school, while I was getting my film degree, there was a month period where we learned about Fargo, basically, and it was the introduction to an anthology class. And it's funny, I just started the class right after I finished Succession, which was a fantastic show, an HBO show. And obviously, as we're doing this, we watched the Fargo movie, we watched the pilot of the show, and then we watched season 2, episode 1 of the show. And he gave like a 20-minute preview, giving us a setup for the season and all that, before we watched the premiere. And he was talking about how he built it up like Kieran Culkin's character, Rye, was like a main integral character. And he plays a character very similar to the one he plays in Succession, and on this and that and this and that. And then all of a sudden he died, like halfway in the middle of the first episode. And that was just, dude, I don't know if I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it now because I don't want the episode to be this video to be too long. But I do definitely got to have in-depth conversations about the previous seasons because, oh man, I'm glad that I watched Fargo, but I'm also, part of me is I should have waited to watch it on YouTube because season 2 reactions, especially the last 3 episodes, oh my god. And then season 3 of the last couple episodes, season 1 the entire season. This show, it's greatness personified. That's all that I'm gonna say. It's so goddamn good. It feels like a different setting than a couple of the other seasons. A lot further south than usual, and then also I forget when so season 2. Don't quote me and correct me honestly if I'm wrong. I think season 2 is maybe in like the 70s or 80s. This is even further back in time. So I'm interested to see that. I'm interested to see the different dynamics, because it feels like this is a very racially motivated season, primarily because of the time period and how ungodly racist everybody was. So I'm interested to see how the characters navigate that. And I'm wondering about this crazy little witch ghost lady too, Mayflower. What the hell? I don't know if she herself is a spirit, a evil entity, or if she's making sacrifices out of religious reasons or whatever. I don't even know. It's funny. All that right there, and that might be the most sane episode of Fargo ever, because they just always get weirder and weirder and weirder, and that's what is special about this show. There is no show, to my knowledge, there is no show on TV that is alike Fargo. It is in a mold of its own. It's in a category of its own, and that category is damn good. I mean, there are no flaws from what I've seen so far. I know that this and the most recent season 5, a couple people didn't like it. Everybody said that they're definitely the 2 worst seasons of the show, but I'm interested to see, because honestly, even 2 bad seasons of Noah Hawley's Fargo could be better than 95% of television. So I'm interested to see how it plays out. I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys liked it, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction version on Patreon if that's something you're interested in. And if you guys like the content I make on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you found some time to subscribe. I will see you guys in a week. I think I'm going to upload these every Saturday. So I'll see you guys next Saturday for episode 2 of season 4 of Fargo. Thanks for watching, guys.